Badar Khan Suri, an Indian origin scholar, has found himself at the center of a major controversy in the United States. Suri, who is specialized in peace and conflict studies, completed his PhD from Jamia Millia Islamia back in 2020 and is currently working as postdoctoral fellow at Alwaleed Bin Talal Center for Muslim-Christian Understanding at Georgetown University. He was living in the US on a student visa and is also married to an American citizen. However, his life took a drastic turn when US federal agents arrested him outside his home. He is now being held in Louisiana as he awaits his hearing in an immigration court. The US Department of Homeland Security has accused Suri of having links to Hamas propaganda and spreading content on social media. According to reports, these accusations were included in an official statement that was shared with one of the big media houses. However, let me tell you that no concrete evidence has been presented publicly to back these claims. Despite the lack of proof, the US government has stated that Suri's actions have made him deportable. This decision is made by US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, raising serious concern about how foreign scholars and students are treated in the country. His lawyer has pushed back against these claims, saying that if the US government now considers an expert in conflict resolution a threat to national security, then the real problem lies with the administration and not the scholar. Well, Suri's arrest is part of larger crackdown by US President Donald Trump's administration on foreign nationals who have participated in pro-Palestinian protests following the Israel-Hamas conflict. Since the Hamas attack on Israel in October 2023, there has been a significant rise in protests across US universities, where many students and scholars express their opposition to the US foreign policy. However, this has led to a backlash, with authorities now targeting individuals who speak out against the government's stance on the issue. Civil rights activists and immigration groups are deeply concerned that such actions could set a very dangerous precedent where people could face deportation simply for expressing their political opinion. Now, for Indian students and scholars in the US, this case is a wake-up call. Over the past few years, there has been an increase in visa restrictions, student monitoring, and crackdown on international students in the US. Many students go to US for higher education with a hope of building better career. But recent policy change under the Trump administration has made it really hard for students to stay back after their studies. This case has also highlighted concern about freedom of speech, as many are now wondering whether foreign students can truly express their views without facing any consequences. Even something as simple as social media posts could now be used against them in a legal battle. The tightening of immigration rules under Donald Trump's leadership is making many Indian students reconsider their decision to study in the US. The legal complexities surrounding Suri's case raise a serious question about whether Indian scholars and professionals should be more cautious about their online presence and political statements or not. Many believe that academic freedom should protect scholars like Suri, whereas others argue that students must be very careful about engaging in any political discussion, specifically in foreign country. As Suri's legal battle continues, this case could become a turning point for how Indian students and professionals are treated in the US. If Suri is deported, it may lead to stricter monitoring of international students, making it harder for them to feel secure and welcomed in American universities. On the other hand, if he wins this case, it may give hope to other students as well who fear unfair treatment based on their political beliefs. The situation is unfolding rapidly, and it remains to be seen what impact this will have on the Indian student community in the US. What do you think about this situation? Should Indian students in the US be more careful about what they post online? Share your thoughts in the comments.